Story time. All right, so I'm 25 years of age. Not right now, then. And I wanted to do my own business, needed my own business. And so I went ahead and negotiated some airtime on a local TV station for $250. The $250, I said, I need to figure out how to raise the money for $250. So I went ahead and I called them back and I said, can I buy more airtime if I'm able to sell more airtime? They said, sure. So I went ahead and called a couple of realtors and went to one, Century 21. And I said, I have an idea about producing a real estate show. And so after I talked to them, there were 11 realtors that wanted their own segments for the prices I was going to charge. I said, oh my gosh, I need more airtime. So I went back and I called the station. I said, I need to buy whatever you have available. So they ended up sending me via fax. Back then, fax was a big deal. Via fax, they sent me a contract, and the contract was for $25 a half hour. I said, $25 a half hour? What happened to $250? And they said, well, the difference was you're only going to buy one 30-minute show. Now you're going to buy all this airtime, which is like 3 hours Monday through Friday, 5 hours on Saturday, 7 hours on Sunday. I mean, it was a crazy amount of time, but for $25 a half hour. I said, man, that's pretty cheap. So meanwhile, a friend of mine calls me up and tells me this funny story. Back then, OMG, was, oh my God, of course, but nobody really knew what it was. And he told a story. He was a football player. He went to Walmart and told Walmart, they said, can I help you? And he says, no, you don't have my size. They said, well, we have 3X, 4X, even 5X. And he says, no, but you don't have my size. My size is that new OMG size. So OMG, what's that? And they said, he goes, oh my God. Now I got this infectious habit that I write down everything that I hear when I'm on the phone. So I wrote down OMG on my paper. So when the guy called me back to explain to me, why was it he charging me $250 versus $25? I thought maybe it was a typo. He said, well, the reason why is because you're an ad agency, right? And I said, well, in my head, I was like, I'm not an ad agency. But my mouth said, yeah, I'm an ad agency. He says, okay, what's the name of your agency? And I looked down on my paper, and my paper said OMG. So I said, OMG? And he looks at me and he goes, oh, Ortiz Media Group, huh? Because my last name is Ortiz. I said, yeah, Ortiz Media Group. So I ended up closing that year off with $90,000. The year after that, 6 figures. Year after that, my CPA said I was a millionaire, almost worth $2 million. I said, wow. Now Ortiz Media Group has been around for almost 30 years. Very successful and enjoying it. So I want to encourage you. There's money all around you. You just got to know how to go get it.